I heard a song on the radio this morning, and I scarcely could believe the words I heard. It told of how my soul was lost in sin. It was almost like I'd written every word. Someone told my story in a song. The lyrics told of all that I'd done wrong, and how I ran from God for much too long, and how His love for me was still as strong. Someone told my story in a song. The writer must have seen the things I'd done, or he told of all the sin that haunts my soul. He told how Jesus lived and died for me. He knew of how Christ bled to make me whole. Someone told my story in a song. The lyrics told of all that I'd done wrong, and how I ran from God for much too long, but how His love for me was still as strong. Someone told my story in a song. He told of how I wandered far from God, and he wrote of how I trod the paths of sin, and he even knew the precious years I wasted. But Jesus opened wide His arms and let me in. Someone told my story in a song. The lyrics told of all that I'd done wrong, and how I ran from God for much too long, but how His love for me was still as strong. Someone told my story in a song. Someone told my story in a song.